Let's watch the trailer, yeah? Everyone ready? Watching the trailer?
Disgraced champion.
Oh.
Excommunicated father. Forgotten icon. Will this old dog triumph and return a legend? Or will his competitors' new tricks prove too much to handle?
It's time these worlds remembered the name. August Brinkman. Beware, for I am fearless. Knock, knock.
Okay.
Did you forget who I am? I hoped for more. Good grief.
Not today.
Where's your dignity?
Shut the fuck up, bro. That's crazy, by the way.
This is my favorite part.
So you could kill it. Yeah, I go bouldering.
Ready yourself.
My legs are so skinny. Bro. This is
I'll
crazy.
fight till from my bones my flesh be hacked. To me, allies. I will not fall today. Be glad you didn't meet me in my youth.
Wait, it's targeting.
You are beaten.
You saw that? It had like a targeting system.
Here I am.
I give a wing of my estate for a worthy opponent.
Bro, how are you gonna pull up?
Worthy opponent.
How are you gonna pull up like this
Looking
and
for
just
my-
get like one tap?
Here I am.
Look at this. That was like an Avenger ass scene. And then just one thing in this video that really stands out to me, obviously, we're going to look, the map changes, defying range, the balloon. Brother, this is the craziest change I've ever seen. This balloon being a survival item, immediately in my head, I think teams that are landing like certain POIs, you normally pick Valkyrie for rotations. But imagine you just play Loba, you get all the perks of Loba, and you're guaranteed to find a balloon. You're just guaranteed if it's a survival item, because like you just pop the ult and you'll find one. You will fucking find one. And you just get all the perks. You get all the ammo, all the end game nades, all the armor swaps at the end, all the meds at the end game. I think this might put Loba in rotation. That's just my thought with this, but I could be wrong. I think Ballistics ult kind of is insane. We're going to go over his ult as well, but
Not today.
this right here, I like how fast it actually comes out. It's not something you have to wait for. However, people were telling me that you can shoot this down. So like,
This is my favorite part.
if you go to rotate and people are shooting this balloon, it does blow up. So that is a very, very, very interesting and crazy, crazy, crazy thing. I think this might actually be the craziest split we've seen in a long time. The only thing that could really change this split, IMO, is going to be bad rank changes. So I think if ranked isn't really changed or done much to ranked, I think that a lot of people are still going to kind of feel like, okay, like we're going to get a new map at least, but it's still going to feel like the same game to a sense. But I do want to reassure everybody as of right now that I saw on Twitter, and I'm going to find out through these patch notes, that I think the map rotation goes as Olympus, World's Edge, Kings Canyon for all three maps for pubs. I don't know what they're doing for ranked. So World's Edge, KC, and Olympus. We're done with Storm Point, which I'm a little sad about on the Storm Point side. I really, 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 really loved ranked Storm Point. However, I think I can speak for a lot of people that like those are three solid pub maps. Those are also three decent ranked maps that I'm glad we're getting some change. I think at this point, we all just want some fucking change. Like, bro, we've seen Storm Point, we've seen Broken Moon, we've seen World's Edge, we've seen this shit so much that I think we're actually just be like, I don't give a damn what we get as long as it's not Broken Moon. Like, I don't care. World's Edge update, new POI. This, we're gonna look at the old one. So we have a lot of people played Broken. This was like really like hard building to hold, especially if you'd have Watson in the end game. I'm gonna go ahead and see. There's a crane there. There's a platform. So they got rid of the 3 pills there. Height is still in. This building is still in. I'm glad they got rid of this building. Bearded Nate, thank you so much for the Prime sub for 12 months. Thank you guys all for the subs today, man. Birdie, thank you for the 17 months as well. So they got rid of this building, which I hated this building. I also find it really pointless that these buildings were so massive and so tall, yet there was nothing you can do with them. It's literally like one thing. But I think this has like an underground. A lot of this, it looks like they just gave, ooh, they made it some color changes. I like that. They got rid of these pills as well. I talked about they added depth, right? And instead of just like building up, they build down. And I think that allows you to like have a lot more space. So everyone looting and stuff like that. Like you look right here, there's a floor here. It looks like there's a floor down bottom. It looks like you can drop down here, down bottom somewhere, probably loot some more. I think this is going to be really good, especially for the competitive aspect, but also for pubs. I think this gives you a lot more loot and a lot more cover to play, which I think is also going to just give tons and tons and tons of like fun changes. One of me stands as a testament to Apex Legends. The museum celebrates Apex past, present, future. It's a shining beacon on a dev team, a glowing reminder for how far Apex Legends come since its initial debut in 2019. The Monument Project has been brought to you by the Silva Pharmaceuticals, paving the way to a brighter future at the edge of the world. Also in the clip, like or in the YouTube video, if we look real quick, it looks like a lot of this right here. It's actually a lot bigger. And what you could relate it to is like what I saw originally was like if you see, for instance, like Pathfinder's size running up the ramp, that should just put it in perspective for you. Like how, like look at this. Look how big this ramp is. You know what I mean? Like a lot of people, I know that's one of the ramps over here, I think. But that just goes to show you that the map is actually like those changes. I think these buildings are going to be huge and not even just big. They're just gonna have a lot of loot and again in depth. I think overall this is gonna be a really solid change. This right here, again, the pills, the loot, if you could look on the ground right here, bro, there's just so much loot. There's so much loot on the ground. It's insane. It looks like they just moved Streamer Building to Lava City. They said, we're putting all you sweaties in the fucking corner. You want to sweat, bitch? Go to the corner. That's what they're saying. I love this. My only thing about this, which I'm actually starting to like, is if anybody knows that if you had to cross this field, remember if like there's any dome zones right here and you were sitting in this building and you didn't have a Valk, you were like, well, GG's boys. It's been an honor and a pleasure. So now with this gives you buildings to play, gives you some terrain to use. They have a rock, walk up, things like that. You're kind of given a little bit more chances to make it. And I like this. The whole point of a battle royale, especially in the end game, nobody likes to see a team Valkyrie and have to play behind like a tiny little rock and just be like, ooh, you know what I mean? Like getting a team to Valkyrie and actually get a position or get a floor or get a whole wall and figure out that type of gameplay. I think this is going to make for a much healthier viewing experience, but also playing experience. I think this is like definitely one of the choke points that needed a lot of work on. So I'm excited for that. In this season, we have completely removed the vertical updraft. We have completely removed the vertical updraft movement system from World's Edge. This floaty state above deep lava fissures of remnant. Thank God. You ever fall in this pit by accident? You literally are just like, you literally just fucking leave match. I'm literally about to float up like an angel from above and land down and can be a death box by the end of it. I'm pissed. To compensate, we have raised the lava to floor and is now walkable. Be careful, it's hot. Okay. Remember when I told you like the map looks a lot bigger than you think? They haven't said shit for like 2 months, and I think this is why. I'm not gonna lie. I think this gives us, I'm not even trolling, I think this is like a 3 to 6 month buffer where we can bitch, moan, complain, and whatever the fuck we want, but we have all good we're not gonna care. Oh, so you can't updraft. Okay, makes sense. New vault near Skyhook. You know, I actually like this. Snow and Skyhook. Hammond climate tower technology advances cooling region down. Additional climate seating towers have been installed near Skyhook. I wish I knew more about that. The party POI has left the previous season maps and is now settled on World's Edge. Does that mean the Mirage is exactly where it is? Only on World's Edge. Oh, so it left Storm Point. I mean, we're not gonna have Storm Point. Okay, one thing I'm gonna say is I was reading up on Twitter. This is my only gripe. I'm not gonna talk but I'm gonna lift my head up for a second and be like, what the f? Because apparently This is so sick, right? This is cool. I like this. This was dope. But they were saying that if you max out your mastery, all you get is like a pack of that skin, or of that gun, and you get like a legendary skin for that gun. This is such a missed opportunity to me, where you could have just been like COD vibes, where like if you max out an R301, you get a special R301 skin. That would have been nasty. Firing range. Bro, I want to fast forward to one thing. Simulated death boxes allow you to grab your favorite loot from anywhere in the range. You get to actually practice armor swapping. Are you kidding me? Anybody knows this, man. This is the bread and butter of Apex. Armor swapping, getting faster and faster is crazy. That is the coolest change ever. Oh my God. Debuting on all the new firing range redesign from the ground up. They finally did something with the ship, or they just, the landing pad? I don't know. Learn more experience. Familiar yourself with Apex Legends. Warm up before matches. Sharpen your shooting and movement skills. Experiment with weapons, attachment, and gear. Develop, hone, and tactics in squad mates. Practice combat and duels with friends against combat dummies that shoot. That is huge. I've always thought, like, whenever I shoot in the firing range, I'm like, oh, I'm doing pretty good. And I go to the real game, and I'm like, I'm still doing good, and it definitely helped. But, like, there's people who just move in sporadic patterns and do weird things. They made this firing range like another map. I mean, look at these zip lines. Look at the in-depth, the terrain, everything. It's huge. This is huge. Completely overhauled layout, redesigned with one core idea in mind, flow. We have expanded the space to give you more room to play, from a reorganized core to a new agility course, dual pit, the POI sized town. This new space is built from the ground up for skill expression and skill development. This is nasty. This is what everyone's been asking for, bro. I'm a season 1 player. And if there's any season 1 players in my chat right now, you know that we've been asking for firing range changes since the start. I'm actually playing firing range 8 hours a day. 9 hours a day. I'm shooting training dummies and just being like, I one clipped you, pussy. Yo, your friend, you're gonna go into work and your friend's about to show up a clip, be like, yo, look at this clip real quick. And it's gonna be him in the firing range just killing like 4 bots and being like, bro, I'm fucking nasty. This dual put looks nasty. You know what the worst part about the death pit is for streamers? It's just literally gonna be like, yo, meet me in the pit, bitch. Meet me in the pit. What? Dummies can be prepared to spawn, move, and shoot as players in a variety of ways. Change the settings to find experience that best serves your needs. Turn on full combat mode to have the dummies come to life and aggressively attack you all over the firing range. Infinitely shootable targets will light up different colors to give you feedback for where you hit them. Turn on hit markers in the customized range settings to learn shot patterns for the myriad of available weapons. Improve dynamic stats. Dynamic stats track performance. We already had that, I think. Yeah, you could practice door fighting, but not only that, look at this blue. Oh my God. This is insane. I mean, judging by everything so far, I'm going to be honest, man. It's a 10 out of 10. Ballistics abilities are right here. Shoots projectile, heats up an enemy's gun as they shoot. Overheating causes damage. Hold the tactical lock on. Store a third weapon in the sling. Access via inventory or character utility action. The sling weapon cannot take attachments. I already have some ideas for this. When activated, nearby teammates get faster reloads, faster unarmed move speed, and infinite ammo. Ballistic sling weapon will be equipped and upgraded to gold. So a couple things. Anytime they add speed into the game, Maggie Ball, Octane Stim, Bangalore passive, Bloodhound alt, all 4 of those have the exact same speed, or if not very close. If I had to take a wild guess, instead of using Maggie with the Maggie Ball, you're just going to basically use Tempest and get faster unarmed move speed. Your sling could definitely be an R99. There's going to be teams using probably like, or R99 charge rifle, get those kitted, and then pick up like a Nemesis. And then you could pop ult and just use like a Nemesis from far, vice versa. You could rock a Nemesis, you could rock an R9, and then you pop ult. Imagine a gold charge rifle, a 4x10 charge rifle. That's insane.